If something or someone makes you feel not so good enough, what do? You look within and try to find out what is it that I need to work on and improve. But if something makes a narcissist feel not so good enough, what do? They point fingers and become extremely destructive. Now, I know your question may be, do they even feel not good enough because they're so confident and full of themselves? Well, they do feel it all the time. The thing is, they keep this shame suppressed, but sometimes it gets beyond their control and it emerges. And when it does, all hell breaks loose. Let's talk more about it in today's episode. Hi, I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional, and today's topic is, what does a narcissist do when they feel not so good enough? Before we dive deep into the topic, here is a quick announcement. The countdown has started. I am doing an online workshop this month. 16th and 17th is the date, and the topic will be how to heal after narcissistic abuse. In this workshop, I'll help you understand how narcissistic abuse trauma impacts every aspect of your life and how you can heal it to become whole again. I'll be covering all of it in a 5-step proven to work framework. If you do not want to miss this once in every 2 years opportunity, reserve your spot right now by clicking the link in the description of this episode or by clicking the I button above. Underneath that veneer of confidence lives an insecure, childlike thing that functions through an adult body. They have the capabilities of an adult, but the maturity of a 2-year-old who operates from a place of ego. They are driven by their impulses and they only focus on what they need, how they get it, which is what makes them so primitive and animalistic in nature. I said that because I want you to understand that narcissists, like everyone else, are bound to have insecurities. The only difference is you and me and others who are not narcissistic accept and realize that it's okay to have insecurities, or they openly struggle with them. But what does a narcissist do? They hide them. It's like they keep running from their shadow, and that shadow keeps following them because it's a part of their nature. They do not accept it. They remain dissociated. It's only when the sun shines they become aware of their shortcomings, and that is when they become really angry. In this case, that sun could be you. Let's say you have achieved a lot in your life. You are intelligent, you're capable, you're empathetic, you are everything that wannabe narcissist wishes to be. And because they can't destroy it, they feel ashamed in comparison. It's always a competition. They can be anything but equal to you. They either have to put you down or you're way up there in the hierarchy and they have to destroy you. So what do? They feel so ashamed of being associated with you. Yes, they use that association to gratify that image, but secretly, on a private level, they hate you. And that hatred is not any form of hatred. It's animosity rooted in jealousy. Your light makes them aware of their darkness, and when it does, they become destructive. When they sense they're not as good enough as they want to be, they come after you. You become the target because in their delusional head, you made them aware of the shame that was supposed to remain suppressed. They come after your strengths, your achievements. That's exactly what happened with Cardi B. Cardi B is a successful American rapper who was baby-trapped by her ex. It's shocking to know, but this is the truth. She put out a lot of content showing her frustrations. She expressed where she wanted to be and where she had to be because she was told she had to take care of the baby now that she was about to be a mother. She had to take care of certain responsibilities, so on and so forth. I mean, she could have chosen both. She could have created a balance for herself. No, she was forced to give up on her career. Can you believe that? This is exactly what narcissistic men do. They're deeply insecure, and that's why they go after successful and ambitious women. And when they see them making strides in their career, they feel jealous. They feel not good enough, nothing in comparison. And out of spite, they bring them down. They catch them. Oh, I have the big fish. Look at me. I have the superstar in my life. I have the celebrity in my life. They gaslight them into believing, oh, we are going to have a family together. They fake, they promise stability and so on, but then end up delivering nightmares. Why? Because they know they can never accomplish those things. They can never get there. Yes, they can only live those achievements in their fantasies. They can believe in their delusions of grandeur, but in reality, they're never going to fulfill the dreams. Why? Because they don't have it. They can't be consistent. They can't put in the hard work. They can't make sacrifices. They want it easy peasy. They want it available. They want it right now. They're impulsive. It's not in their nature to let it cook, to let it be, to create, to nurture it. No, that's not what a narcissist can do. They get really bored with it. They need a lot of excitement. Their nervous system demands it. That's why they chase novelty. But if you were to tell a narcissist all of this, oh, they'll blame you. They'll call you crazy. They'll blame their failures on you. Oh, you didn't give me funds. Oh, you didn't support me. Oh, you made me feel insecure intentionally. That's why I had to do this and that. See, they have all types of excuses. And that's why some of them cannot even hold a job. They cannot be a good teacher, a parent, a spouse, a partner, basically nothing. There is not even one role that a narcissist can successfully play except being an abuser. That's why they're not actually good enough. I've seen a lot of empaths struggling with this feeling. They feel, oh, I'm not good enough. Yet when we analyze this feeling and get to the heart of this limiting belief, we always find that you have been more than good enough to those who hurt you. You have been compassionate to them. You have been kind. You have been forgiving. You have provided for yourself and for others. You have achieved a lot. You have a lot to show. You feel this way because it's their shame. They project that shame onto you. Make that belief yours. That's how brainwashing works. That's how psychological programming works. Everything they cannot accept about themselves is turned into your personality. That's how they live. You as an empath are more than good enough. And I guarantee that. I'm not saying it to make you feel better. Just look at your history. Look at how resilient you have been and how you have dealt with pain. The biggest proof is you didn't choose to become the source of your pain. Didn't choose to be an abusive. Abuse, in my opinion, is always choice. There is no explanation to that. Yet look at the narcissists. They're not good enough because they have all the resources. They got all the love from you, all the opportunities in the world, every person trying to give them chances. Yet they chose to see their reflection. They chose to run away from their shadow, and they just threw all that dirt at your face, thinking, or should I say, gaslighting themselves into believing, oh, it's you. It's on them. Their hands are clean. But that is far from truth. Next time you deal with a narcissist and you find them blaming you for things you didn't do or putting you down, shaming you, understand they are feeling ashamed of themselves and just leave them alone. It has nothing to do with you. Do not take it personally because they are not actually good enough, but they won't ever accept it. If you want to know the truth, believe the opposite of what a narcissist says, and I guarantee you, you won't be impacted by their nonsense and bullshit. With that, let's bring this episode to an end. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you in the next one. Until then, as always, let the healing begin and continue.